Hello. So I have a new setup here for this next video. But first, hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Onika, and I wanted to do something different. So I'm making a weight loss course, and I have a bunch of presentations where I'm talking through it. And I figured I could do the same for this occupational or for this wellness wheel series that I'm doing, just to have some type of visual while you're listening to me and not just looking at my face, and to hopefully keep me on track so that these videos aren't so long. So let's get right into it. This week we are talking about occupational wellness. I think last week I posted a video about physical wellness, and then before that, nutritional wellness. So this week is all about occupational wellness. So, what is occupational wellness? Basically, it's your belief and relationship around money and with your career. Um, I think this is such an important one that sometimes we forget because, again, we're so focused on physical and nutritional wellness. But your work, we spend most of our time working. Most of our life is working. So to have a good relationship with your career and the money that you're getting from your career is extremely important since you're spending most of your time at work. If you don't have a good relationship, that could linger into your personal life, that could affect your social life. Definitely, when you're stressed with work, you know how that can affect your nutritional well being. A lot of us tend to go to emotional eating when we're stressed, and sometimes that gets to be too much. And so we're kind of abusing food to kind of help us get through our work situation. So that is what occupational wellness is all about. It's being able to find purpose and enjoyment in the work that we do, and believing that our career is meaningful. And I know a lot of people work and you're like, I don't really care about it. I can do my purposeful stuff outside of work. And if that works for you, that is totally fine. I know for me, I like to have purpose in my work. And if I don't, I feel a little bit drained doing work that I'm not passionate about. So it's really important that you do have a good relationship with your career. And the same with money, your money beliefs. A lot of us might have beliefs in money from like our parents, like we'll never be rich enough or money is bad, things like that. So changing your mindset around money and what a career should be is occupational wellness. So, what are some ways we can improve occupational wellness? So, I think an important one is to set career goals. Again, some of us may say, hey, we're making enough money at work. If it can fund our life, then it's fine. And then for some of us, we do want to either move up or we want to be in a career that's fulfilling. So, set some career goals. Don't just go aimlessly about trying to figure out what you want to do. Setting career goals could look like looking at different careers, Googling different careers that maybe fit into your degree. So if you're kind of ahead, you already have a bachelor's degree, maybe you can say, or a master's degree, whatever it is, in a certain field, you can say, how can I use this to leverage myself for a different career than what I'm in? You can also reach out to people if there's a career that you have in mind. Reach out to people, and I know you hear this all the time, take them out to coffee or just set up a Zoom call with them. But I think that's a perfect way to um, figure out if that's a career you might enjoy. Hearing other people. Obviously, other people in the work, they probably enjoy it, so they kind of have a bias towards it, possibly. But still, it's a good opportunity to meet with people in the field that you're considering. I highly recommend that. You have LinkedIn to do things like that, and there are a lot of people that are open to sharing and helping you find your career. I'm trying to think of some other ways to set career goals. If once you do find your career, if you know that you have to get a certain certification or you need to know certain things, then make time on your calendar to say, I'm going to dedicate an hour every day to study for the certification or watch YouTube videos. You have to put yourself first. That's the whole thing about wellness. If you want to get somewhere to help other people, you have to help yourself first. So set those career goals. Creating boundaries between your work and your life is so important. Again, we work so much of our time when it's outside of those work hours. It should be spent on things that you enjoy. So creating those boundaries are so important. It gets very hard, especially if you're working from home, not to just keep working. But I will tell you, when I draw the line, it's 5 o'clock. I gave this company 7 hours of my time, and now the rest of this is my time because they're only paying me for those 7 hours a day, and I deserve to be able to live my life outside of work. And that has really improved my relationship so that you don't get resentful because it's easy to do if you get burnt out. If you like your company and you feel like there's an opportunity to move up or there's an opportunity to create a new role, that is possible. Advocate for yourself in the workplace because if you don't do it, no one else will. Obviously, your manager should be there to help you with professional and personal growth in the workplace. But at the end of the day, it is your career, it's your job, it's your role. So advocate for yourself, speak up. And if you see that's not getting you anywhere, then that might be the time to look for a different career. Obviously, in this time that we're in now, it is a challenge for people to find jobs, and it's really sad. But once the market comes back up again and it's easier to get a job, you're going to be ready if that's the move you want to make. Finding a mentor that goes back with finding people either on LinkedIn or people in your circle who you can talk to, and possibly just have a mentor, someone who is known for or has changed careers or has been able to move up in an industry that you enjoy. Having someone to kind of lean on and talk to and get advice from is so important. I wish I had a mentor. I need to find one, but I think that's a good way to help with your career goals and also with your finances. If this person is well off because of the choices that they make, say they know how to budget and invest, that last bullet point, a mentor is a great way for guidance on how to do that because budgeting and investing can be hard if you've never done it before. But y'all, there are so many resources out there. I mean, it's 2023. We have a lot that can help us out. So, and again, learning how to budget and invest is just going to set you up better financially. And I know that sometimes this can be a privilege for those of us who are not living paycheck to paycheck and we have, some money left over after we've paid our bills and all of our necessities. And for people who are living paycheck to paycheck, it's a challenge to even probably find the time to do some of these things. And so whatever time you can spend, 10 minutes, 30 minutes to watching those YouTube videos or moving towards your certification so you can try and get out of that situation where you're living paycheck to paycheck is going to go a long way. It might take longer, but once you get there, that time spent is going to be so well worth it. So those are ways to improve your occupational wellness. A little bit about my experience with occupational wellness. I graduated with an insurance degree, and I have been working in insurance ever since. I am with a company that I do enjoy. I have made a lot of friends in the company and have had some great experiences. And I will say that that has helped my occupational wellness, being able to connect with people and kind of, just enjoy their company, complain a bit. That has been so helpful to be able to connect with people. I know some of you are probably thinking, like, I go to work and I don't want to connect with my coworkers. Hey, that's on you, but I've enjoyed connecting with my coworkers. It has helped. I have also experienced burnout because I have not set those boundaries, those work-life boundaries where I start at 9 and end at 5 and go enjoy my life. I have set those boundaries now, and it has been so beneficial. I feel like I sleep better. I'm just a lot more happy because I have more time to do things like this and like creating my weight loss course. So just things on the side to get me to where I want to be, but also still giving my full effort into this job that pays me and expects me to do the job. And budget has always been a weak point for me. I do have a budgeting journal. I buy this. I don't know if I'll be able to see this, but I buy this. Um, I think I have like 5 of them now that I've gone through, and I just kind of put all my bills and extra stuff in there and attempt to save each month, but it is a challenge, but I'm trying to get there. Investing is something I want to do, but I just don't know how to start, where to start. Um, I will tell you that for me, that's very confusing. But hey, if you find something, if you're someone listening to this and you invest, let me know in the comments section. I think it's so important to have your money going into places, and like if you can just go to sleep and you're earning money based on like the different accounts you're letting your money sit in, I think that's fantastic. And I think most of us, when we retire, first we want to retire young. Okay, can I get an amen? And two, when we do retire, we want to have money so that we can enjoy our retirement. And I think investment, putting into your retirement plans, of course, but then having those other accounts where you're investing into or stocks or whatever it is going to go a long way. And I know that is just dedicating the time to do it. So occupational wellness is definitely an area of wellness I need to improve on too. Okay, so normally I have been putting these questions in the description box, but now since I have this PowerPoint, you can see this here. You can pause and read through each of the statements and kind of just evaluate where you are, with your occupational wellness. I think this is just a good thing to do. So, if you don't have financial plans for the future, why is that? Why don't you have any financial plans? Is that something you can start working on? Um, is what you're doing with work or school, does it have purpose? Just talking through that kind of stuff. And I think that will help you figure out where you are with your wellness and also kind of figure out a plan to get you to an optimal place for this particular dimension of wellness. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this different type of format and learning a bit more about occupational wellness. We still have a few more dimensions to go, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.